Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you grow an afro on occasion?
I can't. I have straight hair.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I guess there's honky in the woodpile there, huh?
Probably.
Don't hate too deep there, brother. All right, so let's talk about some of these other Spreaker shows and why this venue might be doomed, or I don't know.
It is.
I have to say, and I haven't listened to it, but the Utter Butter show from last night, I think it was 90 minutes long, so she must have been on her, I don't know, her Prozac or something, because it wasn't its normal 5-hour long program. But the picture, the avatar, I don't know what the deal is on that. Maybe she was high.
That movie sucked.
What are you talking about? Avatar?
Avatar, yeah.
Wow, Louie.
I didn't think it was that great either. I don't know what all the hype was.
It. Did you see it at the movie theater in IMAX in 3D?
You know what? If I gotta pay an extra $2,000 just to fucking strain my fucking neck, just so I could like get the full
IMAX, why would you strain your neck?
You know, if I have to like, in order to experience the enjoyment of the film, like I want a story. I don't give a fuck about like the whole technology behind it.
No,
just if you're relying on special effects for it to be a good movie, go F yourself.
That
all right?
was the point of that movie, the special effects.
Then go fuck yourself.
That's true. It's not quite as good as Godzilla, because God knows that's a deep plot.
Who said I like Godzilla?
I just assumed you did. All you Bolivians.
Why would you
shit.
stop assuming shit? You're not.
It's Godzilla.
You're not a fucking psychic. I don't know. You know, go. Damn. Go look into your crystal balls.
I think he's buffing the floor.
Tired of this.
Okay, who are these hosts we're supposed to be hating on?
No, we don't have to hate on anybody. I'm just going down the line of host and what I think about some of the shows, and I figure why not? And you know, and I know a lot of people are pointing out Pumpkin Face's shows lately.
Who?
Yeah, Truth Porn Militia. Now, this is a guy that came to Spreaker, and he was, of course, I was mentoring him, and he went to the pole smoker side instead of the evil side of the force. And what he did...
What's the pole smoker?
Jesus Christ. I'll fucking choke you
Barco
out.
will answer that for you.
Yeah, that's when you suck penises.
Okay, no, but who is that? Who you're referring to as?
Pumpkin
if
Face.
you're referring to yourself as the evil side, who is the pole smoker?
Pumpkin Face, second time.
Okay, who the fuck is Pumpkin Face?
Truth Porn Militia is the name of the his so-called network here on Spreaker. He has shows like Wang Dangler and Uncle Ghoulie, and usually it's anybody with any grown man with clown makeup on is usually one of his programs. And
Are you sure he's a juggalo? He's probably a juggalo.
No, I'm sure that the show sucks, in my opinion, and what's happening is, I guess, this doxing thing. I don't care about the doxing and so forth too much.
Yeah, everyone's doxing everybody.
Right.
I've been doxed like 50 billion times. No one shows up to my house.
No,
I was like,
myself.
I'm gonna post your address online. Okay, who's gonna have the balls to come at me? Come at me, bro.
Right. No, but what I'm trying to say with this show is there's been an outcry, I guess, lately because a show host by the name of Wang Dangler, I think, you think what you may with a name. Who knows? Evidently, there was, how people will get back and if you've done anything that may be misconstrued or wrong, but this guy evidently was brought up on some kind of rape charges or whatever, and, he has him on his show, so... And this,
I mean, that sounds like evil show material.
No, that's not evil.
Rape is not evil?
Raping your cat and microwaving your fucking goldfish is evil. Rape is just bad. It's illegal. Don't split hairs with me. Just go with the flow.
Okay. All right, fine. I just got to fact check this. Okay, I'm just,
right. Anyway, he was doxxed, and I guess the Pumpkin Face show, this Truth Porn Militia guy, he does a show where, anti-American, anti-government, anti-this, anti-that, and, he's doing the whole patriot thing. based on get your guns and kill everybody in government and be on welfare and grow weed, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff.
Okay, why you? I don't. That sounds like what you do.
Now it sounds exactly the opposite of what I do, actually.
Don't you hate the government too? The
Absolutely
government is shit.
not. I love the government.
Oh well, okay.
Love the military. Love cops.
Maybe I should start listening to the show.
You should. You may learn something, Louie.
Yes.
I hear a lot of anger in the shows by that network, but Uncle Ghoulie did discover Blake and Jade, and I love their show.
Yeah, now that is funny, and they're not American, so.
Right.
One's a girl, too, so.
Who's Blake? Who's Blake and Jade? Like, I really just don't listen to any other shows.
Well, that's sort of narcissistic, isn't it?
Not really. I just don't got time, and a lot of these shows just don't interest me. It's like, okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, I could do better than this.
Well, I thought you were a regular on the Debbie Daily Show.
I haven't been on Debbie Daily Show for a couple months.
Yeah, I thought you were part of the cadre, the gang, the
I don't know. I usually end up falling asleep.
Yeah, 5 hours is a long time to talk about your makeup.
Yeah, well, she's a lovely lady.
No, she's terrible, horrible show, terrible people, narcissistic,
Terrible
stupid,
people.
old, ancient, boring.
Nothing gets done. They're like the Gordon Gekko of Spreaker. They just liquefy. They add nothing.
It's listening to a wheel spin. Honestly,
Like,
you just could
I
listen
mean,
to
look,
it
I'm not going to
spin.
lie. The show's a lot better when I'm on it.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. You need to bring some of that Hispanic flavor to the
Yes.
program. Except she's very racist, so I'm surprised you're on the show.
Well, isn't her husband Mexican?
Yeah, but she only married him because she had prostitution charges when she was 15.
Oh,
And she
wow.
needed to get out of the trailer park. And I guess he had an El Camino, and they didn't have a bus line. So, hey, you do what you do, She needed to change for
Damn.
the laundromat.
I mean, don't judge. I mean, if I could make
judge.
money, using my body, I would.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're on the subway.
I'm not on the subway.
No, near the subway.
Well,
Actually, where are you working?
I'm in downtown Brooklyn.
Doing what? You're not like robbing a place, are you?
Yes, because old Puerto Ricans rob.
Well, obviously, that's a stereotype.
Yeah.
Driving your El Camino down to Brooklyn.
We don't drive El Caminos. We drive Toyota Corollas. If you're gonna fucking
See?
bust on me, yeah.
See?
Hold on. I might lose signal. I'm taking an elevator down.
All right, you be careful. I hope it doesn't, break or anything.
Yeah, it won't.
Yeah. What type
I
of...
Now, is there
Oh.
a white guy leading this operation that takes a cut when you take all the goods out of the apartment that you're robbing, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's buffing the floor. To be honest with you, I
See, he
heard a buff.
thinks white privilege comes from us, but really it comes from the people in power who happen to be old white people.
Right.
That's really what it is.
Like 1% of the population who happen to be white because, they were here first, basically. And the Indians weren't smart enough to kill them. So,
Right.
That's basically how that happened, in my opinion. So, let's get to the bottom of this. Some of these shows are just getting really stupid. And I want to acknowledge Rick. I heard Rick said, I don't know if he was being facetious on the Fuck New You network, and he said maybe I shouldn't say anything more about Ktap. And he did remove his drunken chirping with, I don't know, the responding to me saying something. But out of curiosity, he did ask, what would I do if I TI'd somebody? And, be honest with you, and I'm not going to admit to anything that's illegal, obviously. But, if someone really got too irritating, I wouldn't do it over a podcast thing. But if they got into my internal family affairs or anything like that, I mean, stuff like your job would be in danger, that kind of thing. Your prostitute showing up at your wife's
All right,
door,
I'm back.
that kind of thing. So, it's not a, when you get outside the lines, the joking around's one thing, but the doxing, that's another thing. I don't really know why that bothers anybody. To be honest with you, I mean, if they give out your
because
address,
you know why? Because a lot of times the people that do this, they don't show who they are.
Exactly. So they're coming from a place of safety, and they can attack.
It's a weak thing to do. I mean, if you want to take a mask off and say, okay, this is who I am, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take the consequences for my actions. That's one thing. But if you're wearing a mask and calling yourself, and there's one guy that just, I've been picking on him because he deserves it. And it's that pimp faggot dude. He's just, a squirrely little lispy guy. I can just visualize him sitting in his mom's basement with acne, fat, and no girlfriend, just a piece of shit, and just type. Yeah, but
it's kind of like how these black kids, they'll fight one person, they'll sucker punch one person and jump them 5 against 1, and they think they did something.
Yeah,
they think they're so brave.
Right. Yeah, not all of them do that, but the ones that do are dickheads. I was
all of them do that. Come on, Ktap, stop being a white knight for the niggas. All right?
Come on. I mean, some black people have codes of honor. I mean, they served in the military.
I've never seen a black guy that will fight one-on-one. And I've spent many years running bars.
Yeah, it's rare. I mean, I actually was in a fight with a black guy one-on-one, and I kicked his ass, but we were kids. So I was in a fight with another black guy when I was a kid, and he kicked my ass. But he was also alone. So, they do. It just depends.
Was this in a white neighborhood, or were you behind enemy lines?
Both were in fairly white. One was in a school that was mostly white. Okay. One was in a neighborhood that was mostly white.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it just seems like
your anecdotal evidence has been thrown out.
I would say there's more chance of a group of black kids, black males, young ones, beating up a white kid in a black neighborhood than vice versa.
I think you're right.
Only if they're Italian, because the Italians are just as fucking cowardly.
But when it comes to this cowardly behavior, we're talking about host. One thing you said on one of your shows, Guy, it didn't really strike me right away. I just thought about it later. It was consider the source. You must have said it 5 times during that show. Consider the source. And the more I thought about the people that were saying shit about me, the more I felt stupid. I'm like, I actually gave these people, because I wanted to like them is what it was. I wanted to be friendly with everybody. So I gave them equal respect to everybody else. And then when I realized who I was really dealing with, these trolls by nature and these people who feed their programs only through attacking other hosts every show.
Right.
And they literally play clips from their shows for 30 minutes just to fucking dissect them and show where they're wrong and shit. I realized these people have nothing original to offer. You and I and Louie can sit here and talk about shit random and go. They've got to take somebody else's mistakes, if they think they're mistakes, and dissect them and show you how terrible this person is for a 2-hour segment. I mean, they're fucking losers, man. And after I thought about that, I wasn't bothered anymore by it.
Yeah, really think about it. They're giving you a 2-hour infomercial to your show because people would just end up okay, let's listen to see what else he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. True. People really don't listen to the shows. A lot of these guys or girls or whatever they are, they do. And a lot of when you listen to this show, you expect they're going to goof around, do a lot of comedy. Tonight's a little bit less of that, and I've been thinking about that and quite a bit with this. These groups that do the trolling stuff, and it's really it's a small handful of people that do this, and they're in every chat room, and their only purpose is to obviously try to get a reaction. And some of the older ones who've been around here, I know, because I talked to them, on Skype and so forth over the years, and I got to tell you, I mean, not many of them are worth a shit. Honestly, they're just not worth a shit. I mean, I'm going to say it towards guys like Joe Seeker, Showbilly, too, when he's jumping in this kind of shit. Now, I've spoken to him, and I'm not going to talk about what we've talked about and so forth, but, a lot of this stuff is bullshit. This guy, talking smack is ridiculous, and he knows it.